Chickens are super easy. If you just want to know one thing about chickens, is that they're super easy. They take care of themselves. You only need to spend about 2 minutes a day on them, and you should buy 3 of them when they're chicks and build your own coop. If you want to learn more, then go ahead and stick around. I'm going to go ahead and show you a little video about chickens. These are my chickens. I got 3 of them. The white one you're seeing right now is a silky. It looks a little bit different than the other ones. They're all chickens. They all lay eggs. You can see they peck around and scratch at the dirt all day. This is regular chicken behavior. Very normal. As you can see, this Wyandotte. It's a black and white one that we're looking at right now. It's pecking around, having a good time. Chickens are really easy to care for. Basically, they just do this all day. You don't have to do anything. You just sort of watch them. If you want, if you don't want, they just, if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. They just sort of hang out in the bushes. As you can see, this guy's just going to run over, hang out with the other chickens. Totally normal. Chickens are very easy, very rewarding thing. As you can see, this is my yard. You don't need a lot of space to have chickens. You need to feed and water them, obviously. These are each $20 each, super cheap. Fill them up about once a week. No big deal. This is the food that we like to put in, some layer crumble. As a treat, sometimes I will use these dried mealworms. Chickens love these. This whole thing was like $50 or $60. It's a lot, but you can buy smaller bags of it. Chickens love it. Just go outside real quick. All right, here we are. So as you can see, they come straight over. These chickens just love this. Love it. It's like crack for chickens. They cannot get enough of it. The orange one you're looking at right now is Buff Orpington, I think. Buff Orpington. Like this chicken. Their personalities are all different. The orange one is much more likely to always come over to me. The black and white one will come over. The white one is always the last one. Very skittish. I've raised the orange and black and white ones. That's one thing I want to say. Try to get your chickens when they're chicks. I got the white one used from my partner's parents. They had a farm next to them, and the guy just handed me a net and said, you can have whatever chicken you want, as long as you can catch it. So I was able to catch this one. That's what I ended up with. That being said, this chicken has always been very standoffish and sort of stays away, and I don't know. Is always afraid. But since I had the black and white one and the orange one from when they were chicks, they're eating them out of my hand, no problem. It's really fun, really rewarding. It's just really great. Some people don't like touching those worms. You can just throw them on the ground too. They'll eat them. This is the chicken coop that we use. It's actually very small, 2 feet by 4 feet. So, I mean, that's about as small as you can get. I built all of it out of just, I think, 2 pieces of plywood and some 2x3 lumber. It's all very simple. There's a lot of plans online. You don't really have to worry too much about the steps. Any kind of ramp will work. I don't even really need a ramp. They could just hop up. I wouldn't recommend buying a chicken coop from the store. The fact is that shipping around the wood costs a lot, so they always feel very flimsy to me. This one is much stronger than anything you can buy in the store. As you can see, the lock on the side I just replaced with a stick because I lost the lock. No big deal. 3 chickens inside. No, they're fine. They like to hang out next to each other anyway for warmth. Freaking out a little bit because I'm bothering them, but yeah, that's them hanging out. I don't think you need any kind of nesting box. They'll just lay their eggs anywhere. So here are the chickens. Trying to get them to go home for the night. As you can see, it's still relatively light out, but I don't know. Whenever you get them to go home, they'll usually put themselves in. I was just trying to film it. So as you can see, the black and white one went in, but chase the white one out, chase the silky out. That'll happen sometimes. But usually they take a couple minutes to go inside. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit so we don't have to wait forever. I think eventually I just sort of get tired of this and Yeah, we take a long time. So sometimes I just
Hey guys,
tell
time to
them
go. Come on. Go.
they're pretty responsive. So then I just close this at night. Make sure the raccoons and stuff can't get them. But honestly, I've left it open, I don't know, hundreds, tens of nights. Definitely, maybe 100 nights. And nothing's happened. So if you forget, it's probably not a big deal. Here we are the next morning. It rained, as you can see. I let them out. You just open it, sort of hop out, and then they start their day. Chickens are super easy, everybody. You gotta get them. Just go for it. Buy 3 and do a small chicken coop. Build it yourself.